You're listening to DraftKings Network.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. If you're a smoker or dipper looking to make a change, you really only need one reason to do it. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you can find many. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch. It's made with only 6 simple ingredients. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Learn more about Zyn and find your reason to make a change by registering online at Zyn.com.
I'm kind of glad Dan isn't here for this post game because I had something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I feel like it's not a Dan topic.
Okay.
And it's something that's happening on social media, on TikTok specifically, I believe, for the past almost 2 weeks now that I've been fascinated with, and I don't know how this got in my algorithm, but I love it, and every day if it doesn't show up, I go searching it out.
AJ and Big Justice.
No, even though I saw they were wrestling this weekend.
Still don't know who they are.
You know,
Years. We'll get back to them.
You know who they are. Everyone
Yeah, Roy,
knows.
you know
they're
who
inescapable.
they are. What are you doing?
They're the
with
guys
this?
that do the
Pretending you don't
boom.
know. Yeah.
No idea.
Double
You don't know
chunk
who they
chocolate
are.
cookie.
No.
Okay. Do you not live in society? How do you not know who they are? Like, I understand this thing you're doing, but
I'm not doing a thing. I have no idea.
you
who
have
they are.
no idea who they are.
No.
Okay.
Zero clue.
I believe Roy.
Fair enough.
I know.
You
This
don't know
is-
who they are. That's
This is
insane.
not a truthful conversation.
It's a lie, but
It's
like
not a lie.
it's a
It's
straight up
true.
lie. But okay,
We've done
that's
this
fine.
before. It gets explained to him. They bring the boom, and then he's like, "Hey, one ear,
What?
not the other."
What
Okay.
boom?
What was the band that he
The
said
Boom.
he never heard? There was like a band that we were like, Roy,
Beatles.
you've clearly heard that.
Yeah.
The Beatles.
Okay. So Stugotz,
Overrated. Yeah.
this is something
You
on
are right.
social media
Thank
that
you.
I think that you will enjoy, but I don't think you have any way to find it. And again, it's captivating, and I don't know how it got here. But
All right.
Bryson DeChambeau is trying to hit a hole-in-one over his house. And every day that he doesn't do it, he gets an extra shot. So day 1, he took 1 attempt. Day 2, he takes 2 attempts. And we're now by like day 13 or 14. And every day I tune in to see if Bryson DeChambeau hits a hole-in-one over his house.
Right.
And he's doing it essentially blind because his house is very fancy and I'm assuming very, very expensive. And it's like a wall of glass, but like when you see it from the other side, it's like going downhill. So he has like no real idea of where the hole is just based on what he remembers. So he has someone standing on his roof telling him with like a walkie-talkie, a little right, a little left, a little further.
Like a caddy.
Yeah, kind of. But every day he's going out there. So like day 13 today, 14, whatever day it is, he'll take 13 shots or 14 shots. Spoiler alert, if you want it, look, there's his house right there if you're watching this on video. So there he is, and he's trying to hit a hole-in-one by hitting the ball over his house onto his own like private putting green.
Wow.
And he's just doing this thinking that he was going to do it right away. And every day I'm tuning in to see if he did it or not because this is going on a lot longer than he thought it was going to go on. Yesterday or the day before, because I'm not exactly sure what time they upload it, spoiler alert, ball went in and bounced out. So it didn't count. So now he has to continue doing it. So every day he's trying to make a hole-in-one over his house. And I don't know why I find this so interesting, but I want to see if Bryson does it.
Is anyone else skeptical that he did this in like one shoot and just changed outfits and he like worked ahead on this? Because I just feel like it's, he's a busy guy. He has time every day to do this, whereas you could, in 3 hours, couple outfit changes, you could do a few days.
Yeah.
I'm just skeptical
He's on
of all of
live.
it.
I mean, he goes, what?
That's the more efficient way to do it. I understand what you're saying.
You don't
but-
believe anyone who's making content these days? You believe everything is fake? Look what I brought us. Look at the gift I brought everybody
Yeah.
here. We got Chris Whittingham's here.
This is mesmerizing,
Present for
though.
everybody.
Jimbo, I mean.
Chris Whittingham is a fancy lad.
So he can finally apologize for the Kachuk trade.
To your point, Chris, the lighting changes every day. There's a different amount of sun bathing his home every day. So I really do think he goes out once a day. But does it make you, Billy, think at all that he's a worse golfer than you would imagine?
No, I mean, I think him getting it is just going to be dumb luck when he gets it, right? And then he has now people that are copying him trying to do it like over like there's I think like a golf pro or whatever, someone that works like at a golf shop and I don't know where it was, but it was snowing and he's trying to hit it over and they're like warning him like, dude, you're going to break the windows. You're not a good golfer. Like, don't do this. And he's sure enough is still doing, he's hitting the wall and stuff. So people are copycatting this now, but I don't know why I'm interested in this, but I can't not
I see it
Tune
every
in.
day, and I cannot help but turn I'm
you.
gripped. I'm gripped for the full minute and a half worth of video. It's
And
amazing.
he's getting so bothered that he can't do it too. Like he's getting so frustrated with himself.
What I wonder about though is the communication. Because is there a guy on the roof that's telling him a little to the left?
No, he knows at this point.
There was another voice in the video, but I don't know if he's on the roof on the other side. We never see the second voice in the video.
Bryson-
Where is the camera aimed?
Bryson clearly has his aiming point on the house, and you were saying like what Bryson is doing. He's so close every time.
Yeah.
I watched one the other day. It was like 9 shots, and they're all right around the hole.
I know, but it stands to reason he knows the distance, and he's a professional golfer, so he knows what club he needs to hit.
And he will tell you right when he hits it. Up, little short,
right,
little long.
I'm
Like,
just imagining
gonna
me,
hit the hill.
I'm imagining me and you like teeing up a ball facing
You
our
would
house.
definitely break all of the glass.
I would pay.
I might miss the house.
I would pay to see Roy try to do this.
In fairness,
at the window.
In fairness, Roy doesn't know what golf is. In fairness, he's said a 1,000 times, "Oh, that's gonna go straight in."
I would worry about hitting the glass. His home is all glass. It's all floor-to-ceiling glass. But yes, the professional golfer is going to come within inches of the hole every time.
You play golf with a frisbee, right?
Hey.
The fun thing is like even when it's like you see it and he's like maybe like a foot and a half away, like wow, you suck, man. Like that is way off.
I
That's
feel
not even
bad for
close
him.
to the hole.
The ones that bounce and just die on the green, they don't move at all, and I feel terrible because he's got to get the spin right. I think the spin is the most difficult part of that.
Well, if you're intrigued by the specter of glass shattering, I've got a movie recommendation for you. You should watch this movie called The Coffee Table.
Okay.
I think you're exactly the kind of guy that would really go
What's
for
it
this.
about, Mike?
Watch it on a flight.
Have the family over on Thanksgiving and just be like, "Come on, let's give this thing." It's about the human condition.
Is it similar to your recommendation of The Lighthouse?
That's a Christmas movie.
Comparatively, it's a rom-com.
Okay, bye, Whitty.